France become a constitutional monarchy. The National Assembly completed the drafting of the constitution in the year of the 1791. The main object was to limit the power of the monarch. This is the main object of constitution, to limit the power of the monarch. monarch की पावर को लिमिट करना था. Now the power was not concentrated in the hand of the one person. Now it was separated and assigned to the different institutions. It was given to the different organs of the government like the legislatures, executive and judiciary. This made France a constitutional monarchy. इसने पूरी तरह फ्रांस को कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल मोनार्की बना दिया when the constitution was drafted in the year of the 1791. Some of the important features of this constitution of 1791 was that power to make law was given to the National Assembly, which was indirectly elected. That means citizens voted for a group of the electors who in turns chose the assembly. पहले जो है सिटीजन्स जो है वो इलेक्टर को चुनते थे और वो इलेक्टर जो था नेशनल असेंबली को चुनते थे. All the citizens were not given right to vote. The people, those were above the age of the years of 25 years, they were given right to vote, and they will have to pay taxes equal to at least 3 days of a labor wages. They were given the status of a active citizens. Active citizens may cast the votes in favor of the electors when the person who paid taxes equal to at least 3 days of a labor wages, 3 दिन की लेबर वेज के बराबर जो टैक्स देता था उसको जो है ये स्टेटस दिया गया एक्टिव सिटीजन का. They were entitled to cast their votes. The remaining men and women, they were considered as a passive citizens. They were not given right to vote. To qualify an electors and then as a member of the assembly, a person had to belong to the highest bracket of the taxpayer. जो ज़्यादा टैक्स दे सकता था उस जो सबसे ज़्यादा टैक्स देता था उसको ही क्वालिफाई माना गया इलेक्टर के लिए और असेंबली के मेंबर्स के लिए. नेशनल असेंबली जैसे संसद होती है इसी तरह की. द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन स्टार्टेड विद ए डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ द राइट ऑफ मैन एंड सिटीजन्स. जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जो स्टार्ट होता था वो इस घोषणा के साथ होता था कि ऑल द सिटीजन वर गिवन द rights to all men and citizens. Rights such as the right to life, freedom of the speech, freedom of opinion, equality in front of law, they were considered as natural and inalienable rights. Inalienable rights means non-transferable rights. यानी कि these rights were the natural one. Which one? Right to life, freedom of the speech, freedom of the opinion, equality in front of the law. They were natural one and inalienables यानी कि non-transferable rights. They belong to the each human being by birth and could not be taken away. और इनको वापस नहीं लिया जा सकता था. It was the duty of the states to protect the citizen rights because they were the natural rights of citizens. Duty of state to protect these rights. The main